Hi, hello, we are live. How's everybody doing?
Hi.
Hey.
Right out the gate, happy birthday, Steph.
Thanks. Happy birthday to me.
Yay.
Happy birthday, Beck. Because it's also his birthday. It's our birthdays.
Yay.
That's true. Happy birthday, Beck.
Yeah. I have a thing about their frosting, and then I have a thing about specifically Cheesecake Factory's whipped cream. Something about Cheesecake Factory's whipped cream is not the same as regular whipped cream to me. It's thick.
Because it's like actual
It's like
whipped cream
real
and
fucking
not like,
thick.
Yeah, it's actual whipped cream as opposed to
delicious.
like ready whip from a can or Cool Whip or something. Like
Yeah.
there's you can always taste the difference when they're making it as opposed to when they're buying it.
You can
That's
also
true.
feel
There's
the
dominatrix
difference
in
in
the
your
back and
mouth.
everything.
You leave
What?
you leave Cool Whip out of this.
No, because they're trashing the whipped cream game.
I remember.
I don't think it's trying to be whipped cream. It's Cool Whip. It's different. It's better.
I watched Tyra Banks do something on how she eats
Like-
whipped cream.
No,
It
no,
was really
Anthony. Let's
strange.
focus on what Steph just said
she hates
instead.
She hates whipped cream?
No, she eats whipped cream in a weird way. Okay,
Well,
hear me
okay.
out.
Okay, what is the weird way?
So she
How do you
gets
do it weird?
ready. She gets the whipped cream in the spray can, right?
Yeah.
And she sprays it in her mouth,
Okay.
and then she like in her
Spits
hand.
it back out.
Yeah, so that it's like formed like a little whipped cream mountain, and then she eats on it.
Yep. Weird. 100%
She talked
weird.
about it one time, and I was just like, "What?
That
That's
is
so
weird.
much work. Just eat the whipped cream.
But,
Why are you gonna put it in your mouth and then take it back out? It didn't become
No.
a solid. It's just formed now into a ball. Why don't you just get whipped cream into a ball and then eat it?
how do you get whipped cream in the ball, Steph?
Like this.
So you're still manhandling the whipped cream is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
But
but
that
my
would be
hands could
better.
clean.
If-
It's better than
if
putting
she-
it like
in your mouth
in
and
your
then
whole
backing up.
mouth and then.
It'd be better if she just put it in her hand, like molded it, and then ate it. I'd be much more fine with that than like putting it in her mouth, spitting it back out to then eat it delicately.
Let me
Yeah.
be clear. I'm
How
not cool
about-
with any of this.
Any of it? Yeah, I'm so my roommate
It's
in
real strange.
my roommate in college, she managed an Orlando Bath and Beauty, right? Bath and Beauty. Yeah.
Bath and Body Works.
Thank you. One of the I knew it was like I'm missing a word. in
Oh,
there. So she managed one of those, and she came home one day, and she just had this bewildered look on her face, and I was like, "Sup?" And she's like, "Well, so Tyra Banks came in the day," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, I guess." And she goes, she rolled up on me, and she just kind of like was asking about like lotions for like dry skin and itchiness, and she was like, which we kind of cater to, not really, because we're not doctors,
yeah.
And she said she kind of she didn't like pull down her pants so much as she kind of just like pulled down her pants in a weird way and was like, what is this, and do you have something that would work good on this? Like she said people do that all the time in there. Like women will come in and like open their shirts or pull down their pants in sections to be like, so I have dry skin, what lotion should I use here? And she was just like, we're not doctors. Like,
yeah.
but she was just very weirded out
there's
that
specific
Tyra
people
did
who-
that. Like, make my rash smell good. Exactly. It's just
She's always seemed weird. She's always seemed like a weirdo.
yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. 100%.
There's a portion of Tyra Banks that is not operating like on our reality.
Just one.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, at least one. I would say it's at least 25% of her mental perception.
Right.
She's not seeing the same colors we are, or at least us anyway.
Whoa.
I know she's done other weird things. I can't think of it.
Do people still go to Bath and Body Works? Because
Yes.
they
Yeah.
they
I
literally
did.
just sell lotion that with various smells. That's all they do.
Yeah.
I think now with a mask,
And
I can
candles.
finally go into one without like instantly getting a migraine.
My friend
Fuck,
Adrian.
that place smells intense.
My friend Adrian, every Christmas when before I moved, me and her would do like an annual Christmas shopping trip. We'd get up real early in the morning. I was just there for moral support, really. I didn't really give a shit. She bought me breakfast. So I was like, I'm here for the food, and I would just hold bags. I was just like, all right. She would legit go into the Bath and Body Works and spend about $200 to $300.
People
And so
do
does
that.
every other woman. So in that time frame, so like, and we would go multiple times in the year. Like it wasn't just Christmas, but like she would buy
You got to restock.
stuff, for summer, summer scents and spring scents. So I'm gonna say I think it's still a thing.
She must really love Sweet Pea lotion, whatever it's called.
Oh, sweet pea. I like that one. I had classic favorites.
All right, I got a question for the dudes.
Okay.
Jordan, Leland, my friends, this is a safe place, and I would like your honest answers.
I'm worried where this is
Do
going.
either of you regularly
Put lotion.
wear cologne,
Oh.
or at the very least have like a special occasion cologne?
No,
No,
Ooh.
I do not.
Is there a reason why?
cologne is stupid.
Is it purely you don't
What'd you say?
not?
Cologne is stupid.
He said cologne.
It's expensive.
Oh, okay,
and
that's what I thought you
I
said.
think it
I just
smells
wanted to
bad.
clarify. That's what you said.
Not a
I think
cologne
it depends
guy.
on the cologne.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you don't like we'll say unnatural fragrances, because I wouldn't consider cologne like a normal scent on a human, but like there's a lot of good ones.
I don't know. I just
My
don't
opinion.
like the feel. Like I feel like it clogs
cotton?
your pores. I don't like it. It makes you smell like a cheap whore. Like I don't want to smell. I buy good soap
I
to
think
smell
that depends
good.
on the smell of the cologne.
No,
Somebody's
I
real
think it all
judgy.
smells pretty bad. It gives me a headache.
I mean, because
Oh.
I
Well,
u-
that's
I
fine.
used to wear a cologne called Clean for men, and it just smells like soap. Like you just got the shower. Like that's all it smelled like.
Yeah, but so does soap.
Leland, how do you think cologne is supposed to be
I was
applied?
gonna ask that. I
Also,
said, "What is
yes.
your
Yeah,
guys'?"
also, yeah.
Spray. You do 3 sprays and then you twirl through it.
Nope, that's perfume. That's how you do perfume.
Yeah, what's everyone's method of spraying themselves?
Like
I never. Okay,
Two for
can
the
I
bottom.
have a question. I always have a question.
Okay.
When guys do that, what is that? Is that Why?
no real guy does that.
yeah? I was like, how does that
Yep.
work? Why would a guy actually spray
no
there?
guy would ever do
No,
that.
no,
Because
nobody.
TMI, if you want
What's on
anyone to
Twitter?
go there, they're gonna taste cologne.
Yeah.
Why would you want that to be there? I never understood that. Like,
so weird.
it's so strange. I see it in movies. They go, ksh, 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 and I'm like,
I think that's a movie
that's
thing.
not. That's
It's
yeah,
a
I was like,
joke.
That's not
Movie thing.
how.
That's a movie thing that kids in the 90s watched and like, oh, so that's how you do it. And they started doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I do the spray, and then the wrist. That's what I do.
See, I don't think the wrist is a guy move. I don't think guys
No.
put it on their wrists.
I don't even know
Usually
why
it's
women
all
do
like
it.
center mass.
Actually, here, let me.
Oh, I do.
I think it's just to extend their fragral perimeter.
Because
I
if
don't know.
I go like this
I guess
to someone,
Anthony. I'll be
people
honest, Anthony.
smell
I've been with you in
like
places where your cologne is kicked up, and it's been overpowering. So either you were just starting to perspire, or you wore strong I don't know, Dracan Noir. You seem like a leather kind of person. I'm not too sure.
Dracar Noir.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
that was I enjoyed that smell in high school. I thought I liked that and what is it? Cool Wave or whatever that Wave?
Yeah.
Is that Wave? Oh, and
Leland?
what is it?
Yeah.
What's that other one? I'll come back with it. Cool Water? Cool Water. I enjoyed
Yes, that was one too.
the Cool
What?
Water Man.
Leland, could you perhaps cite an instance where this happened?
Comic-Con.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Was it Comic-Con?
Hey, now,
I haven't.
where do you apply cologne?
Ooh, I'm curious.
No, you gotta talk to him like he's your dog. He won't understand you otherwise, apparently.
So my brother, who was a very stylish man,
Fair enough.
Okay.
he said wrist, chest, and neck.
Cool.
Okay, so he's
Wrist,
doing the
chest.
wrist. I
But
really didn't think that was much
I
of a
don't.
guy
Why?
move.
Why is the wrist for anybody? What is the purpose? So you smell it when you're like,
of
leaning like
this.
this.
Think of this, and then
Well,
someone
it's not
can.
for you.
Steph, I've never
Smell
done
you.
this to myself. Like I've never just sat here and like smelled
No,
my wrist.
this
like,
is me hugging somebody, and then my wrists.
Yeah,
being
like when
right
they
there.
cup your face.
Who the fuck is
And-
cupping
and-
faces?
You know,
That's a
when
weird.
they do that move.
That's a homicidal
When they do
maniac
that move where
to
they brush
cup
your
a
hair back
face.
behind your ear, you know?
Somebody's never been passionately kissed, and I feel bad.
Shut up.
Dracar Noir sounds like a level 5 paladin.
I
right.
love it.
Thank you, Scott. He right.
Write that down.
Because so you have the rest of when you do that, when you do the move where where you brush the hair behind the ear, you know?
Yeah, and you just. Ooh.
Like it's like the like a cologne feeler. It's a cologne like tentacle feeler out there to kind of catch somebody.
See,
Catch the fragrance or
You've
something.
never
This
had
is
a
fucking
man
no.
let you hold his face, and then he just goes.
Honestly, I think that'd be too intense. I think you're too close to the cologne at that point.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You're doing cologne wrong if you can smell the cologne from 3 feet away.
I don't
Okay,
know.
well, you need to
I've
come
had-
to every
Cologne-
person. Anyone
cologne
over the
done
age of
right.
65 with blue hair needs to get that announcement then.
Yes, because cologne done right, you only smell it when you're right next to the person. It's like, oh, you smell nice. That's
Now-
what it's for.
In my
You're not
defense,
supposed
though,
to
I
bathe in
have.
the thing.
My mom used to buy me cologne like every Christmas, every like 3 or 4 Christmases, and I never use it because I just don't like it. I don't like the way it smells or whatever. I don't like it on my skin. But I have substituted the cologne,
Yeah.
though, for beard oil. Now, beard oil gives off a small scent that I can catch from my own nostrils, especially right now in the mask. I can catch it, but it also keeps my beard looking real nice. But I have been told that you can catch a whiff of that sometimes. So I guess in some way I don't do the cologne, but I do a form of cologne in the beard oil.
And you also do scented soaps.
I do scented soaps. Currently rocking like an awesome
Yeah.
grapefruit IPA. Dude, I smell like a grapefruit beer right
Like
now.
beer?
It's great. Yeah,
Is that
it's pretty
good?
awesome. It is good.
Ooh,
I feel like
that's nice.
I don't like an IPA, so like just the thought of like.
Well,
that
you ain't
smell.
drinking.
it's just, you walk by some people. They're like, oh, I think Leland needs help.
You
He
ain't top
smells
bottom,
like beer, and it's 8:00 in the morning.
I mean,
Gonna
it
smell
doesn't smell
like
beer.
the legit IPA. It's just gonna smell like the notes of.
Old roommate Mike was one of those body axe guys, and it hung. It,
So
it
he peaked
lingered.
in high school.
I had
Yes,
my
he
favorites.
did.
I was still a fan of the Phoenix Acts and Clicks. That's CLIXX. I actually really
Steph,
liked that.
Stop looking at my high school axe collection.
You were the only one who wore that. I knew a few.
Yes, also my
I
brother.
liked that smell. I like that smell.
Listen, we were all people in the early millennium. We were all wearing Axe. It happened.
It's true.
I'm not gonna lie. I got the car freshener, like the little trees car freshener, and I got the black ice scent.
Because you love the smell of black ice.
I don't know.
Every time
Sometimes I
you
get in my
black
car
eyes.
and I'm just
I like black eyes.
ooh, it smells like a man. A real man.
It smells like a clean man.
It smells like a fresh man that was in my car.
It smells like a nice man. It smells like a wonderful man.
Okay, so like to the reason why I bring this up is because usually most of the time, unless someone is just so like way overpowering, which happens, but if I like walk by or if I meet somebody who has a nice cologne or perfume, like it smells good and I'm like, I kind of want to do that. Like I want to like smell good like that outside of like whatever my normal scent is, which I've been complimented on, which feels weird. Like when you're not trying and people
good.
It's strange, but I know what you're talking about. There's one person that like sometimes goes
Smells
to
you?
The office, and it's not a cologne, but it's not bad, and it's just
diabetes.
like what?
They smell like fruit?
No,
they got the sugars.
I think it's what you were saying. There's like these pheromones that just like he walks by, and you're just like.
Okay, wait.
It does smell good.
Here's the question.
Steph's picking up what he's putting down.
Do you think he's hot?
He's cute.
Oh, so you're smelling the man
Close
musk.
enough?
You're smelling the musk.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're tuning into his frequency.
Yeah, I thought one of my coworkers was like exaggerating until I realized he really does have like a smell. Like not a bad one, but like he'll come in and then he'll just be like, "What's up, Steph?" And I'd be like, "Hey," and then he'd walk away and I'd be like,
And then she goes, hee.
I'd be like, "Oh, I'm not the only one who thinks this." And I was just like, "What the heck?" Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like man sense.
Man
But
sense.
the thing with the thing with cologne, I think this maybe is more specifically a cologne over perfume thing, is I feel like there's a lot to get wrong.
With
Yes.
smells?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Some are
You can make a lot of mistakes before you find like a good one or one that fits you well. And I think at the very least as a toxic masculinity society, we're still not quite comfortable enough to go into a store, like in the larger male populace, to go into a store to like try on colognes.
That's true.
Oh,
That is true.
I mean,
So like it, like the thought of that makes me kind of like embarrassed, which I know that it shouldn't.
yeah.
But like
No, it should.
it's not something. All right, well now I'm embarrassed again. So I guess
I feel like you
we'll
need
circle
a
around
friend
this next year.
to go with you
We'll come back
to
around to
said
this next
store
year.
and then say,
And this is
"Oh,
what
like
you
this,
do.
oh, this smells good."
Yeah. You do what Steph said. Yeah, go with a friend. Just so you can try stuff out, or
A lady
my brother
friend.
does. Just order. Doesn't have to be a lady friend. Just order stuff
Oh, did
online.
it?
There's companies that they'll send you like samples of, here, try these. Tell us how you, give us feedback, and then we'll try to cater a smell specifically for you. And then they
What
just
are-
send you stuff. It's
I'll
forgot what
wear
it's called,
whatever. I'll wear whatever J-Lo recommends. She looks like she knows good
Oh.
sense.
She had
You
one
think
that
she's-
was
she's
really
back
popular,
there, like-
a long time ago.
No, and like,
Surprisingly,
because she's been with a lot of people who probably wear cologne, so she could be like, no, this is the one for you.
So if she was giving like, if she tweeted like a non-ad recommendation of a cologne,
Yeah.
you'd go for that.
Dior by J'adore by Dior. That's what I recommend. Hashtag
yeah,
JLo.
whatever Charlize Theron recommends,
Yeah.
I'll just take that because I look like a Glow by J-Lo person. I understand. I get it.
I feel like Charlize Theron would be like Diesel Grease and like Miller High Life.
Why Miller High
Really,
Life?
you think she looks low rent to you? That woman is high caliber. Don't
No,
you talk
I
bad
think-
about her.
I think that's like that would be a smell that she would like because she seems
Down to earth.
J-Lo
Oh,
had
wait,
a
okay,
nail
I don't
scent.
want to sound
hold
like
on,
that is
hold on.
what down to earth
I'm,
is.
I'm confused. Are you saying that is a
my
smell?
perception is like maybe that's what she's into.
Okay, that's okay. I guess I misunderstood. You're saying she would be into like a musky
She
kind of manly
attracted
smell,
to.
not she smells like diesel
Yes.
grease. Because I was like, don't
No.
talk about
No,
the queen like that. It's like-
No, you know I love. You know I love.
that's
her.
why I was confused.
She made a men's cologne.
She's in my top 5 of 50 girls that I love.
Let's see.
I think
Yeah,
we
it's
need
not
to
really a list of 5.
we need to get a list.
I think I wanted to see this list now.
Yes.
There's 10 number 1s, 10 number 2s, 10 number 3s, 10. Get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I went to.
enjoy
So-
smells.
Are we still talking about
You
cologne?
went to where? No, we're done.
was ju-
Where are we going?
Oh, no,
Okay, we're
Anthony.
done.
If Anthony, you still have more to say. No, you don't. No, I'm honestly. If you
well-
have more thoughts on this thing that is cologne, and what do you want to smell? Are you wanting to be this metrosexual man that can walk proudly into a Macy's and go up to the counter and be like, "I want to try Cher's Eau Toilette today," or whatever? I don't know terms. Yes, Jordan, down in front.
Jordan, you had your hand up first.
You don't have to be a metrosexual man to want to smell and look good.
No, but for the joke, you have to be.
I just want to make that point of
We're not
clarity right
necessarily
now.
joking here, though. Like, I'm genuinely interested in like smelling nice.
Me
and,
too.
And I'm coming to my friends for like counsel
Look,
and advice.
Leland, our friend wants to better himself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Get beard oil.
All right. So other than
You just wait till like somebody, when you smell like your grapefruit smell or your IPA, and one of your friends goes by you and it's like, "Oh, you smell so good," and then you're like, "Thanks." You're
also
gonna feel this like.
Also, what could help Anthony is your hair product. If you get a good hair product, it has a nice smell to it that will linger and stay. So that also adds to the aroma. Like all my hair products smell really
This
nice.
is
That is
True.
true.
Yeah, my French spray makes me smell like grapes.
I'm sorry. What did you
damn
just say
girl,
to
you
me?
smell like grapes.
I said my French spray. It's like what I use in my hair to like make that like crunchy curl look. Makes me smell like grapes.
Damn, girl, you smell like hydrated raisins.
Girl, you smell like purple stuff.
Girl, you smell like purple Kool-Aid.
Hey.
Oh no. Okay. I think we're getting further and further away from what grapes smell like with each example.
Okay.
I love
Well
it.
then, Jordan,
Yes.
can you ask Niall what is his go-to scent? I assume he's just constantly right next to you.
I mean, technically, yes. Hey, Niall.
Is
Hands over
is he
to the
lurking
camera.
in the chat?
Niall's
Is
just
he bumping
standing
our
there
nose?
and you just
He's
see
not
his
lurking in
chest
chat 'cause he's kind of
down.
rude that way. What is your go-to scent? He's thinking about it. Yeah, your go-to scent.
He's thinking of the
Wait, no, it's
catalog.
not an easy question. So you do have to take time and
It-
think.
So yeah, Touched by Burberry.
All right.
Is that the
Alright.
one with
I
the
almost got a
cross
Burberry
stitch
once.
on it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes, that's
Burberry's like-
Burberry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one smells nice. Also, Ursher's Obsession or whatever the hell that thing was, that
Ursher?
also smelled really good.
Do you mean
I love you,
Usher?
Steph.
I had to look.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, it's Ursher.
Yeah, it's
I had a
Ursula,
lacrosse
It's Ursher.
cologne that some girls at a Sephora gave me when I was working at a Penny's.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I made that shit last a long ass time because
I
like
love
they were like, here, this smells good, you should wear this, because I am fucking ignorant to anything that may like make me better.
Yeah.
So
I once, your friend Sarah, we were talking at the store one time, and she said, "Oh, I went."
D&D Sarah or Layer Sarah?
Layer Sarah. And we were talking, and I asked her because
Okay.
she had just gotten
Layer.
back from meeting the Supernatural boys at some con, and I said, "What Jensen Ackles smell like?" And she no shit looked at me. She goes, Drakkar Noir and leather. And I think that's what you should go for, Anthony. Those two specific things.
That you think that's a me? That's a me smell?
We'll get you a leather jacket, and we'll just try to work in some leather on that. We'll rub some stank on it.
I do need a leather jacket. I do need that.
That was one of the best things I think she
let's
ever said. I was like, fair. I'm with you on this.
Well, let's not be surprised if I smell good next time you see me.
Could be sooner than you think.
Like I like the impression that I get of someone who has like a nice like fragrance to them.
I want a hug, and
Do
I
you
want
have
to take a big old whiff. If you don't smell good, I'm going to go call your ass out on it. It's like-
God.
There was some smells that like smelled good as like a candle versus like on you. So like at least in high school, a
baking
lot
Like
of
a harvest apple.
I've had that before. After a while,
candle
it
only?
smells too much. Country apple, yes. Brown
birthday
sugar.
cake?
Brown
Ooh.
sugar. I think it was like brown sugar something. Brown sugar, warm vanilla sugar, or whatever it is.
Okay.
You just smelled like cookies. And like,
And that's
it was
bad?
fine sometimes.
Who smelled like
but then
cookies?
sometimes it was just too sweet. And then I think there was like some kind of white Christmas one or whatever it was called. That one smelled like
What the white Christmas smell like?
I could winter candy apple. That's the smell. It is so sweet.
Bing Crosby in black and white.
I feel like you need to watch what you eat that day by just smelling it because you can smell the sugar. It's so much. But sometimes it also smells like bug spray. So you know, like
What?
there's a lot of different things. Certain scents don't work. I'm just saying. I enjoy
So fresh linen, good candle, bad cologne.
New car.
I think fresh linen would be a great cologne.
New cars.
New car's definitely a bad cologne.
That's the joke we had to get to.
That's too much.
I went yesterday to Old Town and walked around for the first time in like 2 years.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
It was
How's
real
that?
nice. I found a Mexican candy store.
Sounds like Old
God.
Town.
I didn't buy
Delicious. I know what
any.
you're talking about.
It's a long-winded story, but bottom line, me and my friend walked out of there almost $50 lighter.
But you didn't buy anything?
Most of it was her.
Sure.
She owed me for
Love it.
comics, so she bought a bunch of candy. But
Well,
me,
she also spends $200 in a Bath and Body Works.
yeah, she rich and crazy, so that's cool.
I'm pretty sure this is the same place you and me went to stuff. That one time we went to Old Town.
Oh, I'm pretty
yeah.
positive. Yeah,
Yeah.
It
Candy
was
store's great.
legit full of just stuff. Me and Scott have been watching these two Mexican women eat random funny Mexican candies or the American equivalent of Mexican food and then talking shit about it. What's up, Jordan?
I just had a thought. Just imagine if this story eventually turns into Leland going, yeah, so me and Scott were watching the mukbang video the other day.
Have you ever watched those?
I don't know what that means.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but then we don't know when Leland's gonna come across this, so he's gonna have to search on his own when we
I'll look
say
it up
and
right
then,
now,
like,
and you can
actually-
see the reaction in live. How about that? What am I
Because
spelling?
I know we had this discussion. MUKBANG.
Yep. It's actually pronounced mukbang, but whatever.
Yeah, mukbang.
Is it like a Shang-Chi situation? I don't...
I mean, yes.
There's a right way of saying it, and then there's the American way of saying
Yep.
That is true.
Like, I watched
So-
a few videos. Why people watch it, to be honest, is because they find it
I don't get it.
satisfying to kind of like watch other people indulge in food.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's
So this is just
kind of
skinny
like an
Asian
ASMR
people.
thing.
This is just skinny Asian people eating a bunch of food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't get it.
All right. I mean, I watch
Sometimes I
Oscar.
wonder how do you eat that much?
I once watched Asuka make an entire meal on her little stove at her table and just eat all of it. So
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm a little
actually did feel
disappointed.
a
I
response.
thought the term that you gave me was going to be disgustingly sexually revolting, and all I got was food. So I'm like, oh, okay. I was looking for something more shocking.
Oh, because
You can't say the word
mukbang,
mukbang, and I don't think that's dirty. It's like,
This is fair.
or excuse me,
Can't blame
mukbang. I don't know.
Mukbang.
Rovi with hard-hitting questions in chat.
For the win.
Revi here trying to get an expose on us.
Because we've never been told
sorry.
it's not incorrect.
I have a story because that's what happened today. My coworker said, and I had to correct her, but my coworker was just like, I told her that I wanted to get noodles, and she goes, "Oh, why don't you get pho?" And I was just like, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm not making fun of you. I'm just correcting you so no one else corrects you. It's people pronounce it pho.
No,
And
it
she's
is
like-
pronounced pho.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
it's pho, not pho, and I don't want people to make fun of you, so I'm telling you. And I would just assume like you're saying this because no one has corrected you yet, so I will be that person. And I was just like, just say pho with me, and she
And
was
did
like,
she take that?
no. She took it fine. She's
Okay,
had
good.
moments where she said things wrong ways, but no one's corrected her. She's also white, but she was like.
It's important for the story, everyone.
So she told me, and I was like,
it's
no,
the
no,
way
no,
she
I'm
threw
not
it in
making
on the
fun
end.
of you.
She's also white. Just,
Yeah,
like,
I was
we
like,
knew.
not making fun of you at all. I just want to save you from someone else possibly making fun of you or whatever. So I was just like, say pho with me. And she was like, pho. And I was like pho. Think like F-A-H, like pho. And then she was like, pho. And I was like, yeah, see, you're fine. And then we started talking about things we mispronounced. So for me, La Jolla. Hamaka. What is it? Kuyamaka was
Hamasha?
fine. Hamasha. Yeah, we were talking about Hamasha and some other stuff. But she said something else, and I can't remember what it is. But go on. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to share the pho.
Rovi asked in the chat, why do white people actively refuse to pronounce things incorrectly, or refuse to pronounce things correctly? That's how we got here. We kind of rolled over the
real
the
answer,
reasoning.
the real answer, you can't tell white people what's right or wrong, and they don't care. Now,
The real answer is what Scott said. People pronounce things based on the rules of the grammar of their native language. They don't know
Sure.
the rules of the other languages. It's global, every race, just saying. Like,
Yeah, like drawers
I mean, that's
Nope,
no,
that's just wrong.
wrong. No.
and caterpillars.
Steph, your native
Also
language
wrong.
is English.
So I was brought up with my parents, who no one corrected them. Therefore, I learned it by default.
There's two halves to it though. There is the set of rules that you're born with and you're taught with.
Yeah.
And then there is actively denying once corrected another ethnicity's term for it.
Yeah.
Like I think maybe one of the most common ones that I've heard in general is people who say guacamole and guacamole. Guacamole is more phonetically appropriate for the Spanish origins versus guacamole is what it looks like spelled in English.
Yeah, it's like gyro and euros.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
Yes.
I still don't know which one of those is correct.
I heard it was gyros. Euros, sorry, euros.
It's euros.
It's
it's
euros.
euro.
I corrected
Yeah.
myself. I was
It-
saying
it's-
it was wrong.
It's euros, not to be confused with euros.
Euros.
It's euros.
A
A
euros.
euros pita.
Cornbread, I kept saying
Ignore the G.
celestial.
Instead of celestial?
Euro.
Yeah, I kept saying celestial.
A euro.
I also fuck up the word apothecary.
Apothecary.
You said
that's
it right.
correct.
Did I get it right that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been called out on that one.
Apparently, Scott calls that out on me all the time. I can't say the word soundtrack
Word.
very well, or word. I say soundtrack instead of sound.
Like soundtrack?
Yeah, apparently I say it wrong. I don't hear it, but I have been getting it corrected very recently, and now I'm trying to actively make sure I say it properly. Yeah, that's it. I put
you put a T.
I put a T on the end of it. Apparently, so, I don't even hear it, to be honest with you.
Soundtracked.
Yeah,
I've been
soundtracked.
saying background.
Oh, so you're saying like, oh, he's back round the way instead
Yeah,
of background?
I've been saying background and not saying the ground. That's why when I spell it, it puts the G, and I was like, background.
But then it sounds weird.
Yeah,
Background?
To me anyway.
it's in the background.
To say background?
I just say background. It's in the background.
Background.
Yeah, background.
Background.
That sounds more. I don't hear a G when I say it,
in
and
the
when I do
background.
hear a G, it sounds weird.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't say. I do not pronounce this word correctly. Satin. Satin.
Satin.
Satin.
I say
Satan?
satin. Like I don't say the T at all.
Satin.
Oh yeah. You don't
Satin.
emphasize the T.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't go
Satin.
Yeah, there's a
sateen.
lot of words with like
Satin sheet.
Satin.
that's with an E at the end.
It's a satin dress.
She's a D&D personality.
It's like my coworker when I told you they said Graham crackers, and I was like, it's Graham. It's Graham.
That's a word I do take offense with though, because that word
offense?
should not be spelled that way. Fuck
Graham?
No, fuck you, H. You don't belong in the word Graham.
Graham cracker.
Cornbread wants us all to say Santa Ana.
Santa Ana. Wait, Santa
Santa
Ana.
Anna.
Santa
Santa
Ana.
Ana.
I actually say Santa Ana, like because of
I
Santa.
say
I don't.
Santa Ana.
I'm from Southern
There's a
California.
lot of
Anna.
T's I don't fuck
Anna.
with. Yeah.
I'm from Southern California.
You
That's dialect though.
Yeah, you
I
just
think
go.
That's
It's
a dialect.
it's
thing.
hot as fuck out. We have Santa Ana winds coming in right now. It's like-
Santa Ana wins.
The allergies are kicking up.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
No, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
We
Oh.
don't say the last T. Atlanta.
Beck, am I supposed to say hot
Atlanta.
Lana? Is that the joke here?
I feel like nobody actually says that.
No,
like,
only
one says-
I
stupid
can
white
say Lana.
people. It's the same people who say hot Lana, the same
people who
assholes who
do-
say
who-
Cali. Ugh. Fuck those people.
Do you say, aluminium?
Like nobody native says it.
Aluminum.
Yeah. No one's ever
Aluminium?
go, I'm going to move to Cali.
Aluminium.
Shut the fuck up. No one says that.
Well, yeah, no, they'll say they're moving too, but they don't. They say they live in Cali.
They say
They're
they're
fucking
going back
foreigners
to it.
before that.
They don't say they live
Atlanta.
there.
Atlanta.
Trying to come in here from their Carolinas.
Aluminium.
All right, I think we've killed this this horse. Let's move on. It's like-
Okay.
Why not? We could just give it some revive, and and just. Okay, fine. Never mind.
I'm
Some
sorry.
revive?
What-
Is that what you
said?
what's revive?
Revive?
Some
Animal-
recovery.
Animal revive. Revive.
Oh.
Oh,
It was
She's
a
making
joke,
a-
Wants to cast
y'all.
Revivify
it's a
on
Red
it.
Dead
She's
joke.
making a Red Dead joke.
Beck saw it.
I've got some things for Steph's birthday.
Yay!
Okay.
If we want to celebrate the birth of the reason why this podcast is listenable. Stephanie, Steph,
The full name.
Aloysius Angus,
Yes. Something.
born 1980 something or other,
89.
death to be
89?
determined.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same. I'm the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know that for
Jordan
some
said he
reason.
died too.
It's
I
only
just
been
don't
said
think
50
about it.
times.
Yeah, I'd ignore half the
That's
shit.
also true.
Stephanie Aloysius Agnes, born June 15th, 1989, died by my hand at some point.
That's on the gravestone. Died by Jordan's hand
Yeah,
at
fucking
some
glasses
point.
came off
Like,
and
you
everything.
guys don't even have an actual date of
You
my
were just
death.
like,
It's
she's
just
dead.
some point in life.
Well, yeah, we don't know yet. I'm sorry, Steph. Did you want to know the day? The day
I
of your death?
mean, no.
Tuesday.
But
Yeah,
that's
I think
also
we're-
true.
I mean, we can make it
Better
happen.
off. Born to a failed adventurer of a father.
He did
and
adventure.
a mysterious water nymph of a mother. I don't know. You never speak about your mom, so now I just think she's fictional.
She does stuff. She does a lot of things.
Yeah, still very mysterious.
Yeah.
Steph, once a hardened criminal, now a strong hamster advocate.
This is true.
And otter
lover.
advocate. Yeah.
And otter lover.
President of the Six Pack Club, a group devoted to Tupac's abs.
Wow. Where'd you find this one?
It's blocked off right now, but see behind that curtain that Steph has is a giant poster of
There
Tupac.
is no.
He's shirtless.
I do not
it says
have.
thug off across the stomach.
Yep.
You know.
I do not have anything Tupac in my room. Unless someone decides to gift me one, then I will have to refer to it every time it's mentioned. Other than
Notable moments in Steph's life so far.
that, no, not at all.
Steph was almost invited to a threesome with a lesbian couple until she realized she read the whole situation wrong.
This is true.
Steph wears 5 different outfits a day,
It's also true.
changing on her climate and room that she's in at the time.
You know what? That's fair.
Steph is the life of every party that she's at.
I would hope so.
And Steph also gets more free tattoos than I think anybody that I know.
Very
You know,
true.
that's also fair.
It is very true.
I'm
You
willing to take
just
the
got
risk.
another one.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Literally got.
You're
another
supporting young artists.
This is true.
Steph, you just got another tattoo this week.
I did. By someone who was on this very podcast.
Yeah.
one. That is true.
Who came on as like, I'm just going to sit in the back, and then was very active by halfway through.
Yes!
Much like how Steph joined this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
Everyone, I don't know how you find old podcasts specifically on this thing anymore, since we never numbered them, and that probably would have been a good idea,
Yeah,
but
that's
we
also
didn't do
true.
it. But the episode with Jessica Scheck Snyder, her then friend, but clearly to be more. I think we all saw the writing on the walls there. Michael, I can't think of his last name clearly.
Yeah,
enough to
I just
pronounce
know,
it right,
I
but-
can't think of it. I mean, I could look it up, but it's P.
Yeah.
P.
I didn't know. I didn't know that he was interested in tattooing. At least not at the time.
Yeah, he's
But now,
he's been doing his
so now he's
apprentice
apprenticing.
for 2 weeks now. I'm his 7th tattoo.
So how did that go?
It went fairly well. I did tell him that I'm not gonna lie. I was okay. I already went forward as it's a free tattoo. He's a new he's a new tattooer. This can go very badly.
Yes, it can.
And then I was just like, if it's in a place where it goes very badly, hence my thigh, I could just not wear shorts ever. Or in the comfort of my own home, and this would just be a
Or cover
story
it up with
that
another
comes
tattoo.
up. Or cover it up with another tattoo in the future.
Hey, how mad would you be if it had a ditto face?
We joked about that. We did joke about that. Actually, he suggested it. He said you should just post the picture but change the face. Like I really fucked it up, and it would just be really funny to share and then reveal what it actually looks like later. And then I was just like, no. I was like, it'd
That's a
be
bad
really
look on
funny,
him.
but I didn't do it. We wanted to just
That's a
joke
bad
that there was
look
a
on him.
derpy face. He did go to school for art, so he does have like an art background. So it's not like he's just
Mm-hmm.
deciding to pick it up, but he did enjoy tattooing, and that actually worked really good, actually. Because of course I had my my own things where it's just like, one, kind of nervous because I've only met him like once, and then two, just the fact of like tattooing. It's like you're a new artist, so again, I'm taking a risk, but therefore,
It's a pretty permanent thing.
yeah. And it's like I've made risks before, twice on my face.
Yeah.
Like, I just accepted if
right.
it didn't work well, I would just get it redone.
There's
And
one person
again-
on this podcast that has a face tattoo.
And I'm just, I was just open to like, hey, if it happens, it happens, and I could just only hope that it would be fine, and it was fine. The outline was not, I mean, it was fine, but at one point it was like, it wasn't pleasant. Like, there were some parts
Oh,
where
the pain.
Yeah, because my pain tolerance is fine with tattoos, but like there was a point where like I had to wedge my foot because I was sitting on the. He actually did it at the house, but he brought his whole mobile thing with him. I sat on the couch and then he sat on the floor and then just worked like on my thigh.
A good living room tattoo.
So I had
Was
to
it with
like
a ballpoint pen too?
No, dude, there was a lot. There was like five different needles. It was interesting.
Yeah,
kind of wild too. But
how is that still surprising? You have like 8 tattoos.
She has
yeah,
more.
but it's all different. Yeah, I have like 9. I think 10. I think we're at 10.
That was close. But like the fact that there's different needles, I feel like that shouldn't surprise you.
I guess because the technique, it's just been pretty. I don't know. Plus, I'm not sitting there watching it all happen, or they're explaining it to me. He was actually explaining to me, like, "Hey, this is gonna be for the thin lines. This is gonna be for the outline. This is gonna be for the shadings." And then he was showing me them too, and I was like, "Oh, this is real interesting." I'm also learning different things.
I like the craft, so I like kind of seeing like the different types of needles and groupings and whatnot.
Yeah, so like when he was going over, he was doing the outline, and it was to the point where like, so he was on the floor and then I was on the couch, and I just had my foot like wedged in to where his knees were crossed like Indian style, because I was just like, there's some parts of my thigh muscles that are making me want to kick forward. And it's just the pressure of him touching certain muscles that's making my foot like just push forward. and I was just like, I mean, they said I sat really good through it. They were actually really surprised because I kind of just sat there and was just like, oh yeah, that's rough.
Some people really wimp out.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Demi. She did a couple of my other tattoos. She's told me stories how, like, she was doing the back of somebody's shoulder, and she kept, like, for whatever reason, like, as she kept tattooing, I think she just kept inching forward, and then just kind of, like, jolting like this. And it's like, can you stop? Like, I can't work on you if you're going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
So there were parts where, like, he was just doing the lines, and I just feel like, he's like, okay, I'm just letting you know now. I'm going to have to go a little deeper. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, he's like, are you good? And I was like, yeah, I felt that one. Did not feel good. It was not pleasant. He did have...
That's how I've been.
Yeah.
That's how I've been with tattoos. Like, it hurts. It's not good, especially when I was getting the color on my ribs.
Therapeutic.
Oof.
They're lying.
Those are fucking crazy people. Yeah, I've known people who are like, oh yeah, it puts me to sleep. I'm like, you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Stay away from that person.
It was late as shit. I was just like, there is a point where you're almost not numb to it per se, but
I've
it's
zoned
just
out.
like, it's just so repetitive that you're just like, oh yeah, that's the same sensation I'm feeling. And then you get one to the side where it's like, oh yeah, it's a little more than I thought. But he started for the shading of the otter, he used like a 5 mag, which was like 5 tiny little needles. And if you look at my Instagram and look at the picture, there's a part where there's shading on like where the skin, like where like the side of the otter is. And I recorded a clip of it, and you could literally see my skin bruising as he's scratching it across.
God.
I was just like,
that's too much.
yeah, I was like, oh, that's a nice shading. I was like, is that red? And it was just like, no, that's all me. That's gonna,
Yeah.
the redness is gonna fade, and I'll have
no,
a nice
that's blood.
shading, which will be nice. But yeah, yeah, it turned out pretty freaking cute.
It does look pretty good.
Yeah.
Check out Steph's social media. She's posted a picture of it.
Yeah.
And for like 2 weeks, it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
It seems like a pretty decent tattoo. It's worth spending money on.
Oh yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do appreciate too, because originally I just wanted like just the outline, and like and it was just supposed to be an outline, not colored. And he was saying how like, oh, it'd be cute if we put like a little accent on like the little clamshell the otter's holding.
The white highlights?
Yeah, just like a little highlight. So what he
Yeah.
ended up doing is instead of making it solid pink, he used pink to outline just the edges. Well, first he outlined it in black, and then on the inner outer portion of the individual shell things, he used a pink and then filled the center in with a white to make it look like it had a shine. So it added dimension to it. And then when it came to the shading, he was going over like this like gray wash that he had. So if you look at it, it's actually, he had like,
It's got texture.
yeah, 4 shades of black. So there was like the dark black, like a midnight black,
Yes,
then
Wesley
a
Snipes.
medium black, then a light black. And then that was just so when you do the black areas, like the little footsies and whatnot, it like gradually shades to a lighter dark color, so it's not so, or to a lighter color, so it's not so harsh. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
You still laughing at that?
No, because I saw Cornbread's reaction.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, all in all,
Nice little birthday tattoo.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was honestly really, I think about it and I'm just like, one of these, my streak's not gonna last forever. Like, I'm gonna be very realistic, like, it just takes one. And I'm very risky at doing these things, and I know one day I'm just gonna get it, like, and it'll still be a
Staph
story.
infection.
It'll still be a story.
Well, one of these days you're gonna get just a horrible facial, and yes, it'll be a great story for the podcast.
I still want to just try it.
I mean, you cover your teardrops with makeup already.
It's true.
True.
It's true.
A
gotta,
staph infection.
Jesus Christ.
God, I click away from Twitch for 1 second. Beck, was that you?
No, it was
was
Robai,
Robai.
actually.
Nose robot.
Yeah.
Nice. Solid.
One of these days. So far,
Yeah.
the streak is going good, and I hope it keeps going.
You're just like The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
I hope it
We
keeps
all
going.
hope the streak goes well. We don't want you to get a bad tattoo.
Yeah.
Or a bad experience.
That too. Yeah, that would be awful.
All right. So, Beck, being it also your birthday, why don't you give us a number between 1 and 84?
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And we'll slip into the back end of this podcast. What?
God damn it.
Is that was that something? No?
Wait, what?
Y'all can feel some of this dead air too.
Oh no, I was reacting
Oh,
to
here, let me-
what was happening in chat, which was all kind of
Yeah, we're
flowing
still-
together. So
Still
Yeah.
making a podcast though. All right.
you can cut this out. It's fine.
You
You
think
say
too
it like
highly
he
of me.
edits it like that much.
Apparently,
Look,
69 is the
number-
number.
Yeah, it's just always gonna be 69 until we run out of 69.
We're always
Nice.
getting a new 69.
Number 69 on the list of ridiculousness. If you could have any type of supernatural, paranormal, or fantasy guardian, what would it be?
Okay.
Well, hold on.
That's-
Wait. Before your answer,
Yeah, what are the rules?
what are the rules?
Fantasy. It was in there. Supernatural, paranormal, or fantasy guardian.
Right, but I feel that those are...
What are the rules of the Guardian, though? Because, like, are we talking about, like, Guardians? Like, Guardians
Like
of
a
the
protector?
Galaxy? Or, like, some
A
other
protector?
stuff?
Like a guardian angel? Something that is maybe not always around, but there when you need it? It's not a pet.
So, like, my little devils of you guys, what would that be considered? Guardians?
Devils.
Bad influences.
Okay.
I really quick, Shane. If I had not been cut off, I was gonna say chaos. But also,
I'm so-
Dante from Devil May Cry is a very good guardian to have.
To me, they're also. I don't know. I can't formulate what my. I have no issue with the question, but like they're so similar that in my brain there are 3 different things and not one, and I was just like, oh, I gotta work that out.
My
No,
guardian.
you don't need to pick a supernatural, a paranormal, or a fantasy. Those are just the options of examples. Those are examples of genres that you could choose from.
Right, but I want them
You don't
all.
have to pick 3. Okay,
My-
well then what are your 3?
Yeah,
know,
what
I'm
are your
just-
3?
Apparently, I'm
Okay,
just
well,
supposed to
then
say
my
Grace
guardian-
Jones.
Is it Goofy?
My guardian is going to be Dark Schneider.
Oh.
Dark Schneider?
Dark Schneider from the hit anime Bastard, which came out early 90s, late 80s. I'm choosing Dark Schneider because he is a legendary fire and lightning wizard, right? And his ultimate attack, he was fighting Ifrit, who's literally the embodiment of fire. So how did Dark Schneider, a fire and lightning wizard, how did he beat Ifrit? He shot Ifrit with an even hotter fire than Ifrit. And he has a spicy hand. So, there's that.
That's what you do. That's what you do. I guess, I don't know. Like, for some reason, the fact that you like picked a person type seems weird.
Spicy hands in the chat. You love to see it.
Cornbread, can I get a ruling, since this is your question? If people are acceptable as your guardians, Leland, what are your 3?
I don't know. I was just thinking out loud. That's all.
Oh, well, you said you had 3 that you could choose.
Well, no.
from.
To me, those are 3 different genres, so I got caught in the genre mix. That's
Yeah.
all. I'm just trying to figure it out in my brain.
Oh, you got caught up trying to specifically pick 3
Yes.
one of each genre.
And I'm having trouble getting past that to give a guardian. So I don't know. What's my Patronus? Is that a
Just
guardian?
pick some
Like,
guy.
I'd have Sora as my
Yes.
guardian.
what do you mean
so
just pick
Patronus is
some guy?
similar.
I don't like.
That's what Rovi said. You can't just pick some guy.
That's kind of what I feel is not as
I don't
like
know if
fun.
I'm doing this correct.
My friend
Steph-
Jeremy's dad, Richard. That's who
yeah,
my
he's a
guardian
good
is.
friend.
He was real strong, and he worked at Nintendo. Steph,
I'd pick Sora because
You can't just
friendship
pick some
means a
guy.
lot.
We just went over this.
It's not just some guy, it's Sora. The power of friendship
yeah,
is
no, she
really
got a point.
important to him,
got a
and him
point.
being
Well,
my friend.
Look. If
He
you
would
could
do
pick Sora,
whatever
I
he
could
can
pick
to get
goddamn
me
Dark
back.
Schneider. All right.
Because why can we use Goofy? And
Goofy.
yeah, Goofy or like
that's a step in the right direction.
right? They're guardians.
Why not pick Donald, who won't heal you, but he can use Exaflare, which is the strongest magic attack in the Final Fantasy universe. Only 3 characters can use that magic attack. Donald fucking Duck is one of them.
Sure.
Can I pick Charizard?
That's better.
Why?
What do you mean
I
why?
know,
He's a
I just
goddamn
want-
dragon
I
that
know, I
flies
just
and
want
shoots
you to
fire from his
explain.
goddamn mouth. But yes, he's
here-
not a dragon
here.
type.
Yeah.
A fucking phoenix. I would choose a phoenix.
What kind of phoenix?
The one from
Like
Harry
Joaquin
Potter. Fox.
Phoenix?
Fox the Phoenix
Yes.
from Harry
Is that his
Potter.
name? Joaquin?
Joaquin
Steph,
Phoenix
I'm
is the
gonna need you to
guardian.
take a time out.
No,
I'm
River
gonna need you
is
to take
the
a time
guardian.
out. 5 minutes.
In there,
I have a phoenix tattooed over my ribs.
Yes, this is true.
I have always really liked phoenixes in like that very base, even conceptual, being able to always come back around, always to rise from its own ashes. You can never be so low that you cannot recover, and that was why I got the phoenix tattooed on me. So I've always kind of I don't want to say related because that seems dumb, but I've always really liked that. I've also have an affinity for like like birds of prey, like hawks and whatnot.
Fair.
Certainly not all birds, but I certainly like some birds. Never as a pet though.
Yeah, go on.
Pet birds are a sign of unstable people.
I approve of Anthony's phoenix. Do you know why? It's a spicy bird. I approve.
I see. That makes sense.
The Jersey Devil.
Well, that's my backup. Also, that's what they called me in high school. Nah, I'll throw it out there. I thought maybe it was funny.
They called you the Dark Magician Girl?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
She was the prize of my deck.
Can I choose Grand
and
Falloon
by deck,
from
you mean
from Castlevania?
I mean my deck. My Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
At that point.
Oh, if anybody wants a fucking box of sleeves, I'm just gonna sell shit right now. If you want a box of fucking card sleeves, I found it in my move.
I'll take them.
I don't want to throw it away because it hasn't. Okay,
he'll
never
take
mind,
them.
it's
They're
been
gone.
sold.
Someone already got them.
Too late. Already sold.
Saturday.
Got it. I'll bring them. The fuck are you gonna do with them?
Put cards
whatever he
in
wants.
them.
They're sleeves.
What do you think I was gonna put in them?
Okay, I didn't. I mean, I don't know you for like being a card game guy.
I have a lot of card games.
Name
I'll
3.
believe it. You know what?
Did you not hear the Marvel? Did I not tell you about the Marvel Legendary problem that happened at the house? No, I guess not. The silence is a no.
You've mentioned
I don't know what
you've
this
mentioned
is.
Legendary to me a couple times.
Right. Through apps, back channels, and whatnot, me and Scott acquired all but 4 decks for like $50. We have them all.
Okay.
So much card games.
You know what? Those sleeves, though, in general, help for like when people. Okay, people shouldn't be eating and playing games, but you know, some people do that.
Yeah.
Or some people drink and they have wet fingers from drinking a nice
the
cold
Cheeto dust
beer
off.
that it gets on your cards. Now your cards get soggy.
I just feel that like it's nice to have, being that we become such tabletop gamers now, that it would be nice to have some sleeves just in case. And if you're giving them away and you don't,
That is
you
so
know,
fair.
you're just, you know.
They're your problem now.
Okay, wow.
I mean, if they don't fit, if you don't like them,
I'll
I am
take 'em.
already cutting off ties.
You can take it off, give it back.
With our
and I'll take
friendship?
it. I'll find a use of it.
Oh, I'm gonna be
No,
sad.
with those sleeves.
Well, are they not regular card size?
They're like Magic the Gathering size.
Is that
are
not the
those
same
different?
as a regular card?
Yeah, is that not the same?
Card sizes do really come in different variations.
I think
Oh,
there's
really?
I think it is the most standard size. Like, it's definitely the most standard size for collectible card games.
Oh,
But, like
okay.
board games and stuff. Sometimes
Oh, that
they
makes
run a little
sense.
different.
Okay.
So I don't know 100% if they'll fit, but I hope so.
I see what you mean by that.
Yeah. All right. So Guardians.
I know there's other, like Guardians. Obviously, they have to protect you, or you protect them, or you work as a team.
They protect you.
Okay.
Like a Falcor comes out of the sky and chases off the bullies who have cornered you in an alley. Like, it's a mythical creature that appears in
Oh, it
your
has to
time
be a
of need.
creature.
I think that's really the spirit of the question.
So can I say Pokemon? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
that
a
too
Charizard.
much?
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. That's a fantasy creature.
Okay. With that being
We
said,
we played a game over the weekend called Mystic Veil. You guys ever heard of that?
never heard of it, but go ahead.
No, I don't know. We played it. I couldn't tell you what happened or how we played it. It was entertaining. I think it would get better with more plays, but like, that's the problem I find with tabletop games is like, if you don't grasp it right away, there's a learning curve to it, and you got to figure it out. And you hope that someone at
And
the
some are
table.
worse than others.
Yeah, and you hope that someone at the table knows how to play it. I don't know, for as far as a
He
guardian,
doesn't suck at it.
I don't know, probably like a magical wolf or something.
Ooh.
Or like
Like a spirit wolf.
yeah, some sort of spirit animal would be my thing. Or
Or something like semi intangible.
Blink!
yeah, where it's like not really
Wait, a
there, but
creature?
it is there occasionally. Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question.
Like a
I
ghost.
wish I had a better answer. I mean, unfortunately, Scott stole my joke. So I mean,
Well, the podcast the podcast didn't read his joke, so you could say it and steal it.
I know, but it wasn't funny.
Nobody watching
I would totally
nobody
say
watching
Mario.
Twitch listens to the podcast.
But the problem with choosing Mario is somehow I'm gonna be
Not a
taken
creature?
away. I'm gonna somehow
Because
get
you're the Princess
kidnapped,
Peach.
and then he has to come get me.
I don't know. A mystic hippo.
No.
I do like hippos.
Like Steph, Steph, I could totally see like you were talking about like how the little us on your shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
like just having like a little hamster,
Yeah,
like a little ghost Nilla telling you to make the right decisions.
that's fair. And she'd beat it in the
but not in that like cryptic way that's annoying. It's just straight like
I imagine
no.
it would be like a little finger or her little thumbs up, and I'd be like,
like her floating, just her disembodied
she'll
hand.
be right here, and then her little finger's just gonna go
Oh, okay.
know.
She just gives you simple
Yeah.
moves.
thumbs up,
simple hand
thumbs
gestures.
down.
There you go.
So cute.
And it's always the right move because like your spirit guardian wouldn't let you down.
Yeah, I'm starting to like mix it up with like a companion. So I think that's where I'm getting thrown off with companion and guardian. Because the first answer I was going to say when someone even mentioned this is like the chows in from Sonic. Those
Sonic
little
Adventure 2?
teardrop those little teardrop looking things that just kind of hop around and just like they want to be your little buddy. I thought those were the cutest things ever.
I don't remember those.
They just looked like little. They reminded me of like Flame Boy and like Wet Willy, like the World Industries. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, World Industries.
Oh, the skateboard.
Yeah,
company.
like Flame Boy.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was it Flame Boy? Flame
Yeah,
Boy.
Wet
And,
Willy and Flame
I
Boy.
did not
Yeah.
know that they had names. I
Yeah.
honestly did not know that.
so cute. So
I just
cute.
know it was the little fire in the cartoon and the little water
I thought
cartoon.
they were
I
so
was
adorable.
unaware they had backstory.
what are we talking
Yeah.
about?
World Industries, like when everyone is in the like
The
skater
late
scene,
90s.
there was like a little
Like a
flame.
little flame and a little drop of water.
And little drop of water, and they always had thumbs up, and they had these little boot shoe, like little sneaker, little legs, and like little white gloves. They were always on skateboards of some sort. So cool. I thought they were so cool.
Okay, Leland.
What's up?
After a brief break in the Nether Realm, you have determined your spirit guardian thing.
It's a mystical hippo.
What color is it?
Yes.
Purple, maybe?
Oh, that's cute. Is it going to be
I-
as small as like a tiny dog, or did you want
Oh no,
like-
it's a big old bitch that comes in and kills people who are fucking with me.
Oh, it's
okay.
just the hippo. Just a normal
Okay, so
hippo.
But it's
the hippo.
mystical. It's like half there, kind of not. It's only, you can sometimes see it. What was the word you used, Anthony, tangibility?
Tangible.
No, you
Tangible.
used
Ethereal.
ethereal. Is it ethereal mystical hippo?
I wanted
love
to
it.
think of it as like one of the hippos from Fantasia, but also with tiny little cherub wings. But then you went real violent, and I feel it doesn't quite
It
fit
could
anymore.
still
That's
have
so
I mean,
its cherub
Look, she
wings
can do
and then
ballet,
destroy
but like
stuff.
she does like metal ballet.
Like baby metal ballet.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to Google that now and find out who's making metal ballet, because that for sure has to exist.
Metal ballet.
Somebody out there is doing a metal ballet, and I'm curious what that's like.
Beck is asking you, Leland, does it have battle cat armor?
I mean, if it wants to, but it's not required.
I dig it.
That He-Man trailer does look pretty rad.
I can't wait to hear Lena Headey. Yeah, I'm very excited to hear her play the voice of Evelyn. That was just for me. No one else got that joke.
That Mark Hamill Skeletor is pretty solid.
You mean the Joker as Skeletor? So,
yeah.
He's kind of all he does now.
But I don't think so. Like as I was listening to it, I'm like, okay, well you can hear it's Mark Hamill, but I feel it didn't sound so jokery as sometimes his other voices.
We don't know yet because the one line of dialogue wasn't enough for me to judge his whole performance yet.
Granted, yeah, like just a little bit that we heard, maybe that part didn't sound so much.
I mean, I'm all in. I think the voice cast in that show is legit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious if there will be a Kevin Smith influence on it, because like he seems like such a weird choice to. Was he show running or I guess he's show running.
He's show running, yeah.
Like he seems like such a weird choice for it.
Well, I guess if there's going to be if there's two, like a tall, skinny, and a fat guy standing outside the Castle Grayskull, I guess that would be their influence. Or if like,
I mean, there's a version of that cartoon. There's a version of a He-Man cartoon where that exists. No lines. You just like pan through Eternia and you just see these two dudes next to a door and you know what's up. And it makes me laugh so hard. It's not the trailer we saw.
I mean, I guess it would definitely be Kevin Smith influence if like, I don't know, Man-at-Arms yells at Sorceress not to suck 35 dicks on the way to the parking lot or something like that. That would be his influence, my guessing would be. I mean, I'm excited nevertheless. I'll take all new He-Man. So I'm a fan of He-Man. I always will be, and I always have. And you know, there was like there was probably 4, right? Like you were either a Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man.
Oh,
what was the other one? Thundercats, right? I mean, I liked them all, but He-Man was where I laid my sword down at night because I like magic and science. So, and Skeletor.
Yeah, for most of us, like our parents could only kind of afford us to be into one of them primarily.
Yeah, my parents chose He-Man. So yeah.
Yeah. Why is it this?
What happened, Jordan?
Just
look at the stream.
Jordan's trying to make me do stuff, and of fucking course it's Tupac shirtless, looking to the fucking side.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Why?
I forgot.
Why am I the only one here?
I forgot I left that there.
That wasn't a choice just recently made. That's something that's been sitting.
All I did was follow orders, and then I see it, and I'm like, really? This is what you wanted?
Dear listeners, we've lost our stream photo, so no one is seeing us right now. And Steph's picture of her is Tupac, half naked, because she loves Tupac.
Just like across the stomach. I was leaving that there for whenever you put up a green screen, and I was just gonna
have it in the background.
Amazing.
Well,
now I'm disappointed. Steph, I'm disappointed in your birthday card. I didn't find a Tupac card, so
that's fine. There's many other, there's many other, I don't even know if those exist.
Oh,
I'm sure
it's
they're
the internet.
Somewhere.
They exist.
Yeah, someone on Etsy has made death row birthday cards.
Okay, wait, Steph, put down your
Yes.
phone. We have to do stuff for the stream first.
Oh my god, they do have a card. Oh, you can't even see it. You know what the card says? You are appreciated.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's just like him smiling. I love it. It's cool.
I found
Okay.
one with his face on it with a party hat that says "Ain't nothing but a gangsta party."
Oh, that's cute.
One that says "Happy birthday, homie."
Yeah.
A lot of them
How
are "Ain't nothing but a
cute.
gangster party." Is his song that? I don't know his oeuvre of music, so I can't have a conversation.
Yes, he has a song that says "Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party."
Yeah.
I believe
Oh,
it's
Ain't
okay.
nothing but a gangster party.
is it Two of America's Most Wanted?
party.
With him and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one, Steph, with his face winking, and it says "Thugs and Kisses."
Can you
That's the
send
one.
me a
Buy
picture of
30
that?
of those.
I just want to see what it looks like.
I demand you buy 30 of those and give one to her every year.
I'm gonna have a whole pile of these cards that I got from Leland.
All right. I think we are way too disrupted to really pull back into the podcast.
Well, that's fair.
Probably.
So as far as the
Aw.
official recorded version, why don't we close it down for the night? This will probably be a little over an hour.
That's
so,
fair.
You know, we still put most of the work in.
That's
I
fair.
think.
It should be around an hour,
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So if you have enjoyed this podcast and the shenanigans that we have gotten into, please be sure that you are subscribed, followed, liked on all of our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. You can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations, that's us, or at LORC Podcast. If you have not done it yet, you're this far into a podcast, and you have not followed, subscribed, whatever you do, what's left to impress you with? This is the best we got. Get on those apps. Subscribe to us on all of them, not just one, not just your preferred. Do it everywhere so we can really inflate these numbers. If you would like to add to the list of ridiculousness, there's a lot of hype to get us to 420 topics. We may need to throw some filler in there. I don't know. But you can send us all of your crazy questions to our email at lorcpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
If you are listening and not here with us in these turbulent times of struggling streams on Twitch, get up on it. You can find us every week here on twitch.tv/LORC podcast, Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we do the podcast. And then we do gaming other times, but I'm always kind of confused which one is Jordan and Steph and which one is us again. I'm not really sure. There's a lot going on in these four human beings.
This is true.
It's not always at the same place. So Jordan, where do they find you when it's just you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/JordanIsABear. I stream every Friday and Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm really thinking about doing something different with my Monday streams, either cutting it entirely or just playing other things. I'm not sure yet. But you can find me on most social media platforms at JordanIsABear as well. Yeah, that's mostly it. I'm playing lots of Guilty Gear Strive. It's a fun game.
I suggest just eat a bowl of cereal with your tits out.
I got it.
I should.
Steph,
Yes.
you are a part of those crazy streams going on every week. How do they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at StephNoids. STPHUHNOIDS. Thursday will be our co-op stream. We are playing Operation Tango. And it's actually pretty fun. If you're looking for a co-op game, yeah, you should check it out. it's kind of frustrating, but like also because I'm really bad at explaining things, and we're both seeing two different screens, so it's like it's really fun, but like you got to be real descriptive.
The game is all about communication.
Yeah, communication.
Oof.
Yeah,
Rough.
it's fun, but like, ooh, yeah, there's some parts where it was just like I was not communicating. But it's real fun. If you want to see that, that's on Twitch. You can see my point of view. And if you want to see Jordan's point of view, you can find it on LoRC on Twitch. If you're already here, you might as well subscribe.
Yeah, come on.
It's
Do that follow, subscribe thing.
Yeah.
Jordan's always talking about the subscribing.
Oh, it's just follow. Just follow.
Prime?
Everyone
Follow,
just follow.
subscribe,
If you
follow.
have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. And every month with Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to one of your favorite streamers who is an affiliate that you can subscribe to. If you're listening to this podcast and you know at least one person who's an affiliate streamer that you can give that to, but there are tons of other people you can give it to, like twitch.tv/cornbread or twitch.tv/IamRovi. They are both wonderful streamers.
Woo-woo.
Yes.
Leland, you provide art in the world to make it a better place.
I do. I'm solving world peace with one piece at a time.
A noble cause.
It's so heavy, the weight of this crown. Yeah, Leland Pierce Art. You can subscribe on Instagram or Facebook to see whatever shenanigans art-wise I'm getting up to that week. Yeah, with work right now, I've been super busy. I haven't done much this month, so I'm looking for that next challenge in July, and I don't know what to do. So it's very exciting.
Spicy answer the chat. You love to see it.
Oh my god.
And if you want to smell my natural musk, at Spooky the 13th on the Twitter and the Instagram. That's where I exist, I guess. So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan.
Psst, Leland.
I'm Leland.
Oh, I'm Steph. I thought Anthony
And I guess this is the end of the
I
podcast.
thought Anthony was gonna go again. I was kind of just waiting.
Why would I go again?
I don't know. I didn't hear you the first time. I thought there was still someone before me.
Yeah, Leland's before you.
16 episodes. You still can't get it together.
It's okay. We do it for the laughs. Sorry, I do it
For
because
the
I forgot.
lols.
But you know, it still brings laughs, so it's fine.
Because y'all weren't paying attention on your phones and your Googles.